Heaven is under our feet, as well as over our heads. It's all right. In the wilderness is the preservation of the world. Give a garden of beautiful flowers where I can walk. To be truly happy, hitch your wagon to a star. It's all right. Every moment of light and dark is a miracle. An early morning walk is a blessing for the whole day. It's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. It's that simple. Life is too short and too precious. Still we live meanly like ants. The less routine, the more life. Adopt the pace of nature. Her secret is patience. Oh, darling, we can never have enough of nature. Little darling, live each season as it passes. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. And I say simplicity. Here comes the sun, simplicity. Here comes the sun, simplicity.
Hi everyone, we're here with Henry David Thoreau, and I'm here to get the inside scoop on his life. Welcome, Mr. Thoreau. Tell me a little bit about your background.
Well, I can tell you that I was born in Concord, Massachusetts, July 12th, 1817. As for my personal life, I do keep that very private. I'm a very preserved man, very much so.
All right. Tell me a little bit about your personal beliefs and ideologies.
I'm all for tax resistance and abolition. Also, I'm very, very pro civil disobedience. Very much so.
Interesting. What do you think is your most celebrated, most noted work of peace?
Oh, my most celebrated work is my most artistic piece that I think I've ever written, and that would be Walden. In fact, I recommend that to all my viewers and all my fans. It's a very fine work, talking all about when I lived in nature, spent a great deal of my time just living and breathing nature and taking in what it really is. It really is.
And what made you go to that route?
Life is just so hectic sometimes, and I feel like it should be more simplified. And when you look at the beauty of nature all around you, it's so simple and so clean, and that's what I was looking for. And so I lived out in the freedom of nature for some time, and that's where I found the simplicity of life.
Very nice. Well, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
I was born in 1803. My father died when I was 8. We were often left without food or warm clothing. but I was greatly inspired by my great aunt Emerson. She inspired much of my works and taught me that, she never had an education, but she taught me well. I constantly am quoting her in my books. I created the Transcendental Club. It was based on ideas of idealism, and that is that the ultimate reality is the physical world, is the spiritual world, and the physical world is what is hiding it. And I also believe in mysticism, which is a quest for enlightenment. And I believe in self-reliance, and that is when you rely on yourself as God, and you find some still pool of God in every living person. My club, I remember the first day, my good friends, and wow, the laughs we had.
Okay, thank you. That's all the time that we have for today. Thank you for meeting with us.
Well, I'm 72 years old, and I was born in 1819 in Long Island, New York. I'm known as the father of free verse because I specialize in poetry with my organic structure.
And what influences your beliefs and writings?
Well, I've dabbled as a government clerk and a teacher. I was a nurse during the Civil War. That helped my writing.
What about your transcendentalistic views?
Well, I'm known to connect ideas of transcendentalism and realism to create new ideas.
Tell me about your published work.
My most famous piece of work was my book, Leaves of Grass, which was a volume of poems I wrote, and I got criticized for my overt sexuality and my exaltation of love, and I just thought it was organic structure and new ideas with my rhythmical syntax.
Thank you. Very interesting. Hello.
Hi,
Who are you again?
Amos Alcott. You probably don't know me. Nobody really likes me.
Okay. Welcome, Mr. Alcott. How are you today?
Good.
Alright, we're going to be asking you some questions about your work and your life. Tell me about how your personal life is.
Well, it's pretty good. I was born in Walcott, Connecticut, and I promote a vegan diet, and I'm an abolitionist.
Tell me about the influencing philosophy that you live your life by.
I live my life by transcendentalism. And then I opened up schools. The most noteworthy one was the Temple School that I opened up. I tried to promote field trips and art and just lots of activities in nature with my innovative learning techniques for the children, but parents didn't really like it. They didn't like me either, and I kind of failed at that, and all my schools got closed down. And then I started writing books, and then I wrote records of the school and conversations with children on the gospel. Those didn't do so well either. I didn't really do good at anything I did.
Interesting. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Henry David Thoreau, and this is Emerald the plant.
I'm Emerson,
I am Walt Whitman.
I'm Amos Alcott.
and we are
Simplicity Cubed. If I could just make a comment that we have two extra band members who unfortunately couldn't be with us today. They're at Walden Pond discovering themselves.
Our band genre is indie with rock roots. Roots.
Those roots.
So, how'd you get started?
I remember that day.
Oh, the bliss of self-discovery. Goodness. Oh, hey. Good evening, sir.
Just,
Just self-discovering myself. We did. Yes. Oh, hello. Hello, sir. Hello.
just discovery.
I think I felt a blade of grass with the breeze. Oh, goodness. Hello. Care to join us for some self-discovery? Okay, make yourself wide of nature. I think I found myself.
Oh,
I think I'm going to write a book.
why don't we go back to my place and start a club?
Why,
Maybe
that
a travel
sounds...
salesperson.
Let's go! Oh, goodness.
Say, we're not half bad. We should start a rock band.
That's brilliant.
What a great day that was.
Man, did that day hurt.